that screen share thing again, and I can at least see what you're doing.
Wait for it. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another one of my horrible streams. Today, I'm going to be playing Rise of the Tomb Raider with a special guest, Scarlet Wolf. She plays this game a lot, so I thought it would be advantageous for me to have her along for the ride. I don't actually know, because it just said that I was in the negatives for elapsed time, so I think that it started just a second ago. So have fun with jumping into that halfway statement. All right, I'm gonna open up my own.
Are you on Twitch right now, or?
No, I'm not on Twitch. I don't stream on Twitch.
What are you streaming on?
YouTube.
Oh my gosh.
What? It turns into a video immediately, and so it's real nice.
Oh, that is nice. I know Twitch archives, but
it does, but you can't really. It's not like that's the main thing. It doesn't search for it. With this, I like it because people will find your videos, and then they'll be like, if they subscribe, they'll be like, oh crap, he's streaming right now. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Adventurer, focus on Laura's adventure. Combat will be easier. Should I do Seasoned Raider or just Tomb Raider?
You can only do headshots.
What? Extreme Survivor. Combat has aim assistance disabled. Health regeneration is disabled. Enemies have increased health and damage. Enemies have increased senses. More difficult enemies will present. There are fewer resources and upgrades are more expensive. The game only saves at campsites.
Don't do that.
I'm just going to do Tomb Raider, like the basic. I'm just going to play the basic game. Long time no see. What's up? Hey, what's up, Opsidopser?
What makes someone reach beyond the boundaries of human experience?
It's been a hot minute, but I'm back. I'm back
to face the unknown
with a weirdo to join me.
As children, we question the world around us. We learn, we accept.
Boy, hello, Corona. What's up?
We lose our capacity for wonder.
Just playing some Tomb Raider.
But some do not.
I played the first game.
Seekers of truth.
And
it is these pioneers who define the future of mankind.
Yeah, no, I played the original and I really liked it, so I'm gonna check this one out. And I think it's more based off of her actually going out and getting an artifact rather than, you know, just, oh hey,
the others.
I crashed. And now everyone's dead.
No
That's Jonah. He's my boy from the first one. Although he got an afro now, and I don't like it.
That's gonna be a hell of a climb.
I'm not turning
back.
It's
like a baby afro. One day it'll grow up into a big afro.
I know.
You should stay here with them.
Not a chance.
Test.
Oh yeah, I also pulled you up on my phone because you refused to screech.
For space to skip. Oh, I'm just gonna skip that. Oh yes, the ice cream. Well, I have to taken out of.
You're almost there. Wait till you see this view, Laura.
Peace out,
Take my hand.
Saying hi.
You just gotta pass out with the stream on.
Thanks. Look at that.
It's amazing. But the snow coming off those peaks is a bad sign.
You have to admit, that is like the stupidest ridge they could have walked across.
Right? It's like,
the trail leads up
we
the
can
mountain.
Climb up over there and
we'll have a good view of the valley beyond from the summit.
That little thing that
all right.
Or we can go on this tiny little ice bridge.
Check to see if you can jump off.
This wind is crazy.
We just need to keep.
Darn it, game. Audio input. I'm gonna change the audio input to.
Oh yeah, I always have to turn my freaking game audio all the way down.
I know, it's just crazy. But the problem is, if I turn you down, it's gonna turn. Sorry, if I turn the game sound down, it's gonna turn you down. So I'm gonna try and figure something out.
I know, since Twitch updated, they added a thing so you can turn down the game audio through Twitch rather than like having to go in the game setting itself. And I kind of like that because I turn the game audio down, but then I can't hear the freaking game. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm playing in a dead silent room.
Oh, I should actually just do that. Ah, crap. Yeah, no. Options. At least the menu's impactful and cool sounding.
Hey, you should turn on the streamer overlay. It'll it'll keep track of how many people you kill.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Where do I find that display?
If you just go under, yeah, probably display.
Okay.
I'm not really sure. I did it once and then that was it.
Gameplay, online
Me?
features, on, surveillance, yeah. Close, views camera.
Oh yeah, broadcast frame. That's it.
Where is it?
No, you were just on it. Go back to gameplay.
Broadcast frame. Oh, okay, cool.
Jeez, how far am I behind?
Wow, okay, that's odd.
Hey!
Okay.
Even if we don't find anything up here,
I hope that
your dad would be
You get
proud.
used to it.
I know.
It's really not in the way.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like I hope that the audio is better. I mean, it's...
Oh, shit!
See, this is why you take another route instead of this one.
Lost my footing.
I know.
I'm fine.
You're kind of stupid.
Quick time events.
That was close.
I hate those. You know how many times I died because of those?
Jonah!
Oh.
I'm here!
I think I was at a running tally of like 20 self-inflicted deaths where I simply just jumped off a thing.
I can climb back out.
I can climb back up as in...
Just stay put.
Can we just take a minute to appreciate how Lara can like yeet herself up a sheer rock face? She's gotta have arms of steel.
Oh no!
First one of many.
I tried to go too fast. Because I hate the ice pick climbing. It's just slow.
Right? Like I always would jump. I know you can upgrade it to go faster, but who's got time for that?
No, right? He's not here. The first stream tank wasn't here for me. He's gonna be here.
I need to
told
jump
him on
across.
Discord that
Yeah. Okay. Now grab my hand. Gotcha.
I'm like 5 seconds behind you.
You're gonna give me a heart attack.
as opposed to start.
Are you okay?
We have two.
Yeah.
Don't offend me like that. I'm kidding.
How dare you?
You cannot prove that's so bull.
I got 50 XP for not dying.
Looks like we gotta go through.
I wish
Hey.
real life was like that. Hey, you got $50 for not dying in that place, or you really should have.
Oh, XP is a lot different than money, my friend.
I would be rich if that were the case, though. You know, stupid stuff I
I'm
can
pretty
do
sure
should kill me.
The weather turns to get all up in our face.
I'd be like, I'm gonna earn XP for not dying at this thing, and then I die.
I know this is a long shot, but that old tracker said he saw ruins up in these mountains.
The camera's so weird. It's not focused on her, it's like focused on the back of her.
Yeah, they try to pull a lot of cinematics with Tomb Raider, and so it makes the camera kind of wonky at times.
Yeah.
I have to say though, it's very pretty.
It is very pretty, I will give it that. Actually, let's see. Mouse X sensitivity. Mouse Y sensitivity. Thank you. Invert aim assist. I don't want aim assist.
Yeah, I guess you are on PC, aren't you?
It really, like, aim assist on PC is terrible. Ever play 76? I really want to. If
I played it for.
Huh?
I played it for a smidge. It was really fun.
Mm.
I know there's a lot of people that are like, it's an awful game, and I think they were just wanting another Fallout game, and they're trying to do something new. Well, okay, new is kind of a bad way of putting it, considering their Skyrim Online thing, but you know what I mean.
It is kind of new. Skyrim Online was garbage.
Yeah.
Storm's getting closer.
Skyrim Online? How dare you?
We have a couple
Skyrim's
hours
Elder
to
Scrolls 5. Shut your mouth.
Should be enough
It
time.
sucks as a
We're
Fallout
almost
game
to the
was
top.
for a game. Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah.
I can
So
see
I
that.
think people were just really expecting like just another Fallout game.
Yeah.
I think it's really fun because the map is really huge and you're playing with like 30 other people on this map and you're just kind of trolling around.
Feels pretty solid, but keep close to the wall.
See, I want to go.
Okay. Looks like we climb from here.
Keep your eyes
Was that a thing? I only knew of like Mothman and the Jersey Devil.
You ready?
Oh, they have the Jersey Devil in there?
Yeah. Because it's Virginia.
West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road.
Can I go die now?
Let's take it slow.
It's funny
and
because I
steady.
liked that
Stay
song
with me.
before Fallout came out because it was in Alien.
Any hipster.
No, it was in
Look out!
and
Wait. There was a game that we used to have on our. It was like for 360, and it was one of those like Aliens on Mars things, but we never finished it because it was kind of spooky.
oh, on the Wii?
No. Was it? Actually, it might have been. I don't remember.
Yeah, no, I remember that. It was Dead Space.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Jonah, hold on!
I actually played a little bit of the first Dead Space on
Can you make it across?
I can make it!
Chicago. I know, right? Chicago. That would actually be kind of cool.
Holy shit! I don't think I
Can
can
you
make
walk
that.
Meow.
that language, man?
Stay there!
This is a
I'll aim
family
for a
friendly
line view
stream.
at the top.
Alright.
Oh, you didn't turn on subtitles. That's what's missing. I always have subtitles on.
I mean, I'm probably going to be talking over my
You got it!
Oh yeah, don't worry about it. Why? Because you can't skip the... Tomb Raider is an entirely cinematic game. If you skip all the cutscenes, you won't know what's going on. You won't know about fake Jesus.
Alright, I won't get it.
Thank-
Jonah, we made it! I see the ruins! Oh god.
Odorous down. You're missing a leg.
Alright.
Yeah, she is.
She did.
I got you!
This is not a family friendly stream.
Can you hear me?
Stream. Stop it.
I'm gonna pull you back up!
I'm trying to stay on you. Do not get banned.
There! Over there! Quick!
One thing that I hate
Swing me to the other
actively
side!
about Ninja who streams on Twitch is that he'll like, if he finds something like that he doesn't like on his chat, he'll like ban them. I actively try not to ban people unless they're just being incendiary and trying to hurt people's feelings. If somebody says something that I dislike, like that stupid Ligma thing, I'm like, that's ban.
I'm pretty trigger happy with the ban hammer if somebody's just being an obnoxious toxic turd, but
I mean, like, if somebody says you're trash, you suck and stuff, I'm gonna allow it because they can say whatever they want. I'll draw the line when they're attacking.
so you know, when I get people harshing on my stream, I'm just like, bye.
I get that.
I'm
That's
here
just
to
not
have
the
a
way
good
that I-
time.
That's just not the way that I carry mine.
No, it's fine. Oh jeez, I beefed it on that one.
I automatically press E. Just because I am so used to these types of games. And I was just like, alright, E.
Yeah, and I'm over here like dying 40 times because I forget to like pay attention to the QTEs, and I'm like, what? Squish.
Well, since PC, your controls are right next to each other.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm
on
so
controller it's
surprised
not so
that she
bad.
caught it at the last second. That never happens.
What? You will die from that though. I just had to switch accounts because I realized I was watching on my like actual account. I had to switch to my anonymous one.
I have an actual account that I almost never use because I've got like 6 different fake accounts. When I say fake accounts, I mean like they have a pseudonym or whatever. one named Cthulhu. It's not Cthulhu. Cthulhu is in is actually the god of anger and hate. So it's
wait, it's like an actual thing?
Yeah, Cthulhu.
I thought you were just goofing. I thought you were just like rolling with a mistype.
No, he's the god of anger and hate.
Sounds like my kind of god.
I know, right? And then there's what's this?
Okay, can I just say something really fast? I hated that they did a flashback scene right here. They should have just started with this, you know?
The greatest cruelty
oh yeah, no, that would make sense.
That we're all too swiftly taken from it.
They were just trying to be like, we gotta hook them, fam, and I'm like, nah, just start with this. This is a sequel. You don't need to hook us. We're already hooked.
Once we've bought the game, it's not like you need to hook us. We hooked the game. You already hooked us.
Does it endure?
I'm like, we're gonna get our money's worth. We're not gonna play 2 seconds and be like, nah. Honestly, this would have been a better hook for me than them almost dying in the snow.
Not of science.
Oh yeah,
oh my gosh.
Reminder, everyone, go check out Scarlet Wolf on Twitch. Named Scarlet Wolf TV.
It's not tuberculosis, I swear.
I may have found the next piece
it's not.
But she streams some fun stuff, like Fortnite and a lot of this Tomb Raider.
Thanks for making sure you know I play Fortnite.
She plays Fortnite. In case you missed that.
No, lately I've been streaming Little Nightmares because I love it. I almost like peed my pants when I got yoinked by Sausage Man.
Oh, I'm planning on I might be streaming Call of Cthulhu, but at the same time I don't want to get banned. just like discreet, like you'll just have to have a second streamer YouTube account thing. I do. It's called Intimiducker Feral.
Oh, just put your sketchier stuff on there.
Yeah, that's where I streamed Fortnite.
I mean, you do get really ragey at that. So.
I mean, hey, you know what? If they ban you for saying how you feel, you know, it's not a platform you want to be on.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with Amino though.
Gosh, I'm so frustrated with Lara in these cinematics. I'm like, ah. Honestly, I'm like, I would be a better Lara than you, Lara. You're doing so many stupid things.
Dude, why isn't she wearing gloves if she's supposedly like breaking into this house?
No, she's not breaking in. That's like her apartment.
It says her dad's apartment.
Well, yeah, but you know.
Anna. Oh God, I'm so sorry. Anna, what are you doing here?
There's so many things I want to say, but I can't because I'll spoil crap.
I thought you could use some company.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna get into politics on this channel.
What's going on?
You are not wrong.
I think I found it. Oh, you can't be serious.
I try to keep this channel very
right.
unpolitical.
Laura, your father was
I hate YouTubers that are like, I know, I try to keep this channel unpolitical, but I just can't let this pass by. Shut up, open a new channel and tell other people to go to that channel if they want to hear your political views.
That's a good idea, actually.
I don't want you to end up like him.
I watch a political YouTuber, and he has a separate channel for reading out creepypastas.
Tombs in Syria.
Dude, yes.
Well, he's got a great voice.
No.
His name is
This is
Sinatra.
madness.
Oh yeah. I'm telling you, people that have just like god tier voices are wasting their time by not doing things that involve their voices.
Right. I heard a couple
I'm
of
like,
you should really just like anything.
I saw something.
They could bless the world, but they aren't.
I can't explain. Now I understand what Dad was going through.
Tolerant, prototype, and kill countless
It's all fairy
civilians.
tales. Nonsense.
Isn't that the whole thing about
Don't
prototype?
go
Is like
down
you can
those
just kill
roads.
so many civilians
You know
and
where
like
it leads.
once you've leveled all the
It's
way
the
up,
only thing
you're
that
just
makes
this
sense to me now.
unstoppable force
I'm going to find the
of
prophets.
apocalyptic power.
If
Oh,
there's
yeah.
a game where you can just sit and kill people, that sounds like the kind of game.
But then again, that's also GTA, because whenever I get my Lamborghini, I just drive on the sidewalks.
That's like the best thing to do.
Hey,
Oops.
we're heading into a war zone.
And also the broken
Better
physics.
be sure about this.
Yes, I love the red ball.
We're close. There should be an oasis in the canyon just ahead.
What is this game?
You're wasting your time.
What is this even?
There's nothing out here.
I don't know. I hated how this game started. It was bizarre.
Syria? At first I was in like Siberia, and now I'm in Syria. And before that I was in like
Went from Siberia to like London to now this.
Prototype is GTA with zombies, just local superpowers. Heck yeah.
You just alpha punch someone.
You told
Oh yeah,
someone,
if you guys
didn't you?
want to see me play
They paid better than
Destiny 2
you.
or Black Ops 4,
I should actually totally watch you play that because I want to see what it's like.
Destiny 2 or Black Ops 4.
Destiny 2. I could probably guess what Black Ops 4 looks like every other Call of Duty game. Not to talk about every other Call of Duty game. Dude. Ling is the name of a guy in Full Metal Alchemist and makes me very happy to have a friend named Ling.
It makes me very unhappy that you watched Full Metal Alchemist.
It's so good!
It's my favorite anime. It's not like other
That's
animes. It's
trying to
actually got a good storyline and in-depth characters that have personality.
You wanna fight? Because you does.
That's just how I got described Attack on Titan by Tristan. He was like, it's actually it's in-depth and like everything. And I'm like, I don't care.
I have a friend, she's like, I had to stop. There's no relief from the dark. And if you ask me, it's basically just Sharknado with giant naked people.
It has to be you.
Okay, you just made it sound appealing to me. My favorite power is the upgraded muscle mass. With a single punch, a human or lesser zombie will explode.
One Punch Man, yes!
Okay, if there's any more anime references, you will be booted off the stream.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I hope you know when I'm coming up for Christmas, Dad asked for me to show him all the good animes, and we're going on an anime marathon.
Dad and I non-stop mock
in Dad's
anime.
research about
I'll be
this.
like,
It is said the prophets use hidden
Nani?
lives above
Not
all
the anime.
cities.
You don't mock the anime.
Legends of an oasis where the prophet
No!
was laid to
Senpai, why are you doing that? No!
You want an anime that mocks anime mercilessly?
Yeah,
You just watch Psyche K.
What? Psychic what?
Psyche K. It's
Isn't that the
basically
one with
just
the guy with the balls out of his head?
yeah. It looks like he has lollipops in his
I
head.
did watch that actually. Is your dad a lolly? No, my dad is not a lolly. No.
Do I don't think I want to know what that is.
You don't want to know what a lolly is. It's worse than a furry.
He found One Punch Man on his own and he loved it because it's just dumb. So he asked me to show him like a couple other animes. So
That's the only anime I might actually watch. Is One Punch.
One Punch Man is worth it. It's like I don't even know if you could call it an anime. It's so dumb.
I
like
actually have a
not
rule on
like
my Discord. It says
just
no
like-
anime.
No, One Punch Man is great. It's probably the best show out there. I'm so mad they postponed season 2.
See, if I were to be a game director for the next Tomb Raider, I would have it take place in the Middle East because, and then have a satanic artifact
Of
to
course you
collect.
would.
Well, no, because the Satanism, the Necronomicon was written supposedly by the Mad Arab, and so it'd be great for Laura to try and find the Mad Arab's tomb. I think that.
I don't know if it
awesome.
would fly with producers.
Well, no, obviously,
In terms of just
I'd
like,
have to make a
like-
game like that because no company would pick that up.
Which, I mean, it's a little unfortunate that things get, like, I'm not saying, like, put satanic things in media. I'm just saying, like, it's unfortunate that some things don't get put in media because they know there's going to be backlash.
Yeah.
Even if it's not, like, the whole thing with,
Trinity.
World War, what was it? Yeah, the game World War II? They took out all Nazi things ever from it.
Oh yeah, no, that was such garbage. They took out swastikas. They didn't make any of the things accurate. And it was like, oh no, we don't want Nazi symbolism in our Nazi game.
Yeah, I'm like, it's literally World War II. I'm like, that's what World War II was.
Yeah, like if you look at, oh my gosh, one of my least favorite Call of Duty games made me cry, and that's why it's my least favorite because it was them right on Normandy, and that crap was just Oh, Normandy was a slaughter.
They're after the
and it
key.
is the most depressing thing ever.
I've got to find it before them.
I don't know. I won't go into. I could go into a rant about that crap, but.
I mean, it doesn't matter, but
there's just stuff you lose from history when you try to be like, well, it wasn't pleasant, so we're not going to talk about it.
Oh yeah, that's exactly it. They're rewriting history to be more appealing.
Yeah, and then like that's how you're basically just pretending it didn't happen, and those people are like in a sense getting away with it, and then it turns into
more accurate history creates a reason for gaming. Because it creates a reason for people to play games. It lets them learn about their history. I don't know.
Yeah, honestly, I think video games are a great outlet for educational purposes. Like, I'm not saying, like, you look at games that are, like, strictly, like, let's learn, and they're hot trash. But, I mean, there's things you can put in a game, like World War II, that can be educational.
Yeah, no, it's terrible that that's been lost due to... And I know that you're gonna probably... Oh! That hurt.
Did you see the helicopter?
No.
Oh, you died. I'm 5 seconds behind you.
I have actually super low latency on my streams.
Yeah, I'm pretty close behind you. It's shorter than what my should be, because
your
Twitch
streams
has
are
like
15 seconds behind.
Yeah, it's like bad. I know there's a way to reduce it on the viewer's end, but
they're already here.
Oh yeah, no.
Got to get inside.
Then you get more lag. It's not fun to watch. I know Rugged Rapier, he's always like, nah, you shouldn't stream on Twitch. You don't see the chat. And I'm like, it's not that I don't see the chat, it's that you're 30 seconds behind if you don't hear me respond.
Yeah, no, I believe that. There were some messed up things, and, like, it's horrifying. And, you see, the reason I especially hate, denial of basically Nazi existence is, like,
people start to think it's fake. They start to think that that sort of stuff couldn't happen.
That's exactly it. I have a friend who literally denies the Holocaust.
I'm like, there are still people alive today who have freaking barcodes on their arm.
Okay, well, it wasn't barcodes, it was numbers.
Well, you know what I mean. I'm not saying, like,
it's not
actual...
Agent 47. He didn't come out of a Nazi concentration camp.
They could have their serial numbers on their arms and like putting them down as a number.
Well, there's not many that actually are still alive that have that because.
No, but I mean, like, I'm not saying that all of them are. I'm just saying, like, there's still people out there, you know.
I helped a lady move out of her house who actually survived out of a Nazi concentration camp. Her parents didn't, so she was adopted out into England.
Wow.
You actually know her. It's Rebecca's mom.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, her mother was in the Holocaust.
Dude, I know. I don't think I ever really interacted with her mom.
And I think it's hilarious because everyone's like, well, we shouldn't talk about Nazis because it hurts those who are in the concentration camp. But that lady is the most, like, Nazi-obsessed person I've ever met. Like, she has so many books about Nazis.
I mean, it makes sense. Like, if you're going through a traumatic event and there's information on it, it makes sense that you'd want to, like, learn about it, you know?
So this is ridiculous.
And I don't know. I just think it's offensive to pretend it didn't happen. Yeah, and that's just because it just happens so much in history, and I think we have these things that are happening in periods where we can record them so well and we can educate people about them so well, and we're just choosing not to, and that just makes me sad because you give it like 20, 30 years and it's just going to be gone.
And there's one thing that I think is absolutely ridiculous, and it's, I used to hate when people say, well, history will repeat itself. And I was like, no, it won't. History won't repeat itself. But the problem is the ideology that, Hitler had can be repeated if we don't, let people know exactly what his thought process was.
Yeah. I mean, when people say history will repeat itself, they don't mean like word for word crap, but it's like, yeah, it's kind of like you were saying. What Hitler did, if nobody teaches about that, nobody will know what to look for and prevent then said future catastrophe. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Drawing more to him daily with his tales of how he conquered
moving out from Nazis.
He is a liar.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, you don't have to read all these darn notes. I swear they put more of them in this game.
How do I skip it? I want to skip it.
You swore he was dead.
Oh, I can just press that. Cool.
They're mostly talking about fake Jesus, the prophet.
Wait, fake Jesus?
I kept calling him fake Jesus because that's what he is in this game.
There were actually two Jesuses that were crucified.
What?
Yeah, you remember how there were 3 people crucified when Jesus was crucified?
Yeah.
Jesus of Lazarus was crucified, and then there was another Jesus. I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not really something I look terribly far into.
I'm interested in a lot of religion stuff.
No, yeah, it's a good thing to be interested in. I hate these traps that show up, man. I would die so many times to the freaking ones in the floor. I would just yeet and then just bleh.
They're blasting their way in.
You. This seems suspicious. I really don't like this.
Just run.
Wow.
Just go.
Wow. I don't like this. This seems suspicious. Walk 2 feet.
You called it. Oh, dude, I will say I really love this game because the puzzles are a lot better than the first game.
Oh yeah.
You can't really say the original. There's so many Lara Croft games.
I'm gonna play the original just so I can say the original.
Yeah, I saw somebody play it for a hot second, and I know that she, like the original wasn't her original premise was that she was like this like cross-continental super spy thing.
She was a cross-continental Tomb Raider.
But wasn't she also a spy?
Not really. I mean, she gave intel to governments, I guess. To my knowledge. I haven't actually played it, but I would like to.
Because I thought that was kind of her thing, but then they just kind of backed off it because it's way too much to throw into a character. Also, that's the most weak fetching trap I've ever seen. Okay, well that part's not weak. With the spears falling out of them.
I know, like, well, first of all, if you were gonna try and kill somebody, why would you have them trapped and then like
a
do that
harmless
instead of just crushing off their leg and then filling up with water?
Yeah, because it's like if they manage to escape from that, you've then crippled their leg and they can't swim away.
As well as how unlucky do you have to be that you hit the exact point where it would wrap around your ankle? You're either really unlucky or super lucky that it didn't clip your Achilles tendon.
Yeah.
Stunning.
Stunning.
We made it, Dad.
Stop talking to your dad. He's dead.
Oh, here, sorry. I can.
Go. The prophet's tomb. Well, false prophet.
You mean fake Jesus?
Fake Jesus.
I refuse to call him anything else.
Now I've got water.
You put it right there.
Oh yeah, I can now reach this. Get on. Thank you.
No, what I was saying, the puzzles are way better in this second one, and that's why I wanted to try Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
You think that'll be equally as good?
Yeah, I feel like, and if anything, they'll polish up any like screw-ups that they had going on. I feel like she still has issues with walking around, where you know, like you'll try to turn her in a circle and she'll like walk somewhere else, and you're like, what are you doing?
Oh, that's just third-person perspective in general, especially with the.
I know, but I mean, like hers is just especially slightly janky. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's because of the cinematic camera. It's like, oh, look at that. I can see.
Which
everything.
They do well, I will say. They really set the game up to be like you're playing through a movie, and I feel like they do it well. You get other games that try to... Uh-oh. See, those are the things I died on a lot.
I was like, oh. Ah, I caught it this time. I was like, I thought that the ground was going to collapse into the place I was supposed to go like last time.
Yeah. They stopped slowing time down on those spike traps later. Oh. So it's only like a heartbeat, and so I just die on them over and over.
Yeah, I can see that.
I didn't know you could shoot them! What?
I didn't until just then when I pointed at it to like inspect it, and it went red, and I was like, oh, look at that.
Dude, I would have been shooting the ground everywhere I went.
I was like, you can just aim, and it'll go red on traps. Like, there's no traps around because of that. There's no water, yet it's still filling up. Okay. Mining away. I don't know. I'll mine it anyway.
My thing's not echoing on you, is it?
I don't think so. Oh no, that's just the thing. All these guys that committed atrocities like Mao, Hitler, Stalin, they didn't intend. It's not like they were looking at people and be like, I hate everyone.
They had.
I guess your stream is. Huh? You're a terrible. I hate Chris.
It's like the only reason you don't hear about the good I say the good that they did because you look at stuff like Hitler's concentration camps did and things like that. Like they experimented on people, but you look at a lot of the modern medical stuff we have that came from
the atrocities that were committed against
yeah.
Jews.
Well, not just the Jews. There's a lot of people that got, you know, screwed over because of him. But it's the Jews that are mostly focused on.
I think it's hilarious though, because you know what's it called? People aren't allowed to say what Hitler did, like to benefit humanity, because
it's a matter of vilifying him more, so that they can drive the point home that what he did was bad.
Yeah, even though we all already know that.
Well, here's it. Like you look at society today, and if you you tried, if that was when he first did things before he was fully vilified, you were telling these things, there would be arguments that he shouldn't have been, like there shouldn't have been such hate against him and blah blah. But that's just how people are.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just one of those things. Where, I mean, like there's a silver lining to everything. I don't know. That sounds really bad, but you know what I mean. At least like
the guy didn't intend for evil. He intended to do good on behalf of the Germans. That's all he intended, and so
he intended to better the human race, and and here's the thing: it's a worthy goal. It's just how he went about it.
Maybe Stalin shouldn't have happened then, because Russia's still pretty bad. Putin's not the nicest guy. Anyway. See, and that's the reason you don't see Nazi gold in like games or movies anymore, because it used to be such a thing. Like, what wasn't it? Wasn't it actually Indiana Jones that was like, oh yeah, the Nazis, and fighting the Nazis, and stealing the gold that they also stole, and the occult things that they were obsessed with. But now you're not allowed to have games or movies based on that, or else, you know.
Yeah, and back then it was close enough that it was a matter of like slight propaganda to continue vilifying. And it's really funny because you look at things that all the Nazis are based off, and you see a lot of that experimentation thing going on. like all of Nazi zombies is literally, you know, them experimenting on humans to create a super race kind of a thing.
That's just it. Hitler did stuff like that. He tried to create a super race combining humans with apes.
Oh really?
Yeah, no, except he was trying to fertilize women with ape.
No.
fluids. And yeah, there's
weird.
letters from the lady that was the experiment did, and it's pretty gross.
Yeah,
but Hitler was like Hitler had some crazy ideas. Like he was obsessed with the occult. Like that was his thing. He wanted to combine science with magic. It's great. Oh, he has holes in his hand.
Oh yeah,
is this fake Jesus?
No, that's not fake Jesus. That's wants to be fake Jesus.
Ah, I get you.
You're gonna love the story around his hands.
Who the hell are you?
Surprise!
You're a smart
I know, I love that. Of all the places she could have hid, she hid in the tomb.
You couldn't have swam away.
Where
I know.
Why are you still pointing it at his
I don't know
Kevlar?
what you're talking about.
Don't
Honestly,
play games
though.
with
Well,
me.
okay, point blank, you're shooting
This
Kevlar,
place.
that's gonna do damage.
It will tear through the Kevlar, correct, but
It was
especially since that
empty.
seems to be a
When I got
45.
here, there was no body and definitely no artifact.
Honestly, I'm like, I hate Lara in the cutscenes. I want to punch her so bad.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Get down!
I love that she just is like, oh, he's coming at me with a knife. Better blow up the place.
Seven Nation Army couldn't hold him back.
I had, has Rocky told you about Dav? Do you know who he is?
Who?
Dav?
I've heard the name.
Alright, well, he's just
I
this
just
guy
killed
I
him before he
found.
got crushed.
I know, I wanted to do that too.
I'm really good with aim, so get on my level.
Hey, you're PC. I'm over here with Struggle Bus console.
Struggle bus.
But no, I had Dav being like, trying to compare the Trinity to, freaking Eden's Gate people from, what's it called? No, from that game,
Bioshock?
Far Cry.
Oh!
Yeah, and he was saying, oh, they'd beat them in a heartbeat, and I'm like, Dav, you haven't finished this game, you don't understand. Eden's Gate is like a little county of people with like a lot of weird access to a lot of great weapons, but Trinity is literally like Illuminati.
Psychics after World War II Russian and America did the same experiments using.
Yeah, there are
Oh
things.
yeah, you mean what's that called? MK Ultra? You talking about MK Ultra? Because they did a lot of not just psychic stuff, but mind control stuff. Yeah, no, we still use their data. We're just not going to talk about it.
Yeah, we like a lot of the modern stuff we have is based off what they
like
did.
hypothermia treating.
Lara,
We didn't have that
so much
data
I need to tell you
prior
about.
to Nazis.
did you find the prophet's
It's
tomb?
unfortunate because a lot of the stuff, like a lot of the knowledge that you would get from that is like you'd
They
have
call
to do it
themselves
on
Trinity.
people,
They tried to kill
and
me.
there's ethical barriers.
So, as far as,
starting to
like,
scare me.
I wouldn't say that the good came from the
tomb is
Nazis,
empty.
I'd say the good came
I
from the
think they were
Jews
looking
that
for
were
the divine
experimented on
source.
because they were the one that really
The artifact
sacrificed.
the father was after?
Yeah.
So, we'll give it
There's
to them.
more.
We'll give it to them.
I found this symbol in the
So
tomb.
good
I
came
knew
from
I'd seen
from
it
the
before. It was
science
driving me
and
insane. That's when it hit me.
but not.
The
I
unwilling
wouldn't.
volunteers.
In one of Dad's books.
Yeah.
One of Dad's
I
books.
mean,
Listen to this.
here's my thing. I mean, at least like we could make sure their deaths weren't in vain by just throwing away that information and things.
Yeah.
That would be like almost disrespecting their. If you ask me, disrespecting their memory because it's like they died for that.
What does this
I mean, the
have to do
least we
with
could
the
do
artifact?
is at least use that to help future people. I mean, because it's not like you can turn back the clock
Yeah.
or pretend it didn't happen. The least you could do is at least use that knowledge to help people in the future. You know,
Then I have to go.
Siberia?
do something that went
Are you
bad
kidding
and make something good out of it. I don't know.
If
Yeah.
this thing could really unlock the secret of
Does
immortality.
she not have
This is
nostrils, or
thing on
is
the
this like
screen
weird?
where people get really mad at you for like, how would you say that? The whole thing was bad. And I'm like, but at least we can do something about it.
Yeah,
We're
right.
So much together. You know there's more out there. This
Sorry,
could be
can you hear my
I
faucet?
don't care
No,
if
you
it's
can't.
real.
I can hear
I've lost too
occasional
many
stuff,
friends.
and then you
I
sound
don't
a
want to
little
lose you
muffled.
too.
Dad never made the connection to Katash.
It's because I have my mouth in the mic.
Including you. Stop blaming yourself for what happened.
You know what I hate? I hate it when people talk about their parents and they're saying, Dad did this, Dad did
I
that.
can't
When it
give up
should
on
be,
him.
my dad did this,
Not now.
my
It's
dad
all
did
I
that.
have.
No, it isn't.
Because people forget.
It's not our collective parent.
This is everyone's dad.
No, that's me.
See, don't you think all these flashbacks should have been before Siberia?
Really, though. Because that's how the original was structured, wasn't it?
Yeah, they were very linear with it.
This one seems to be a little bit more structured, like,
Jonah?
what's that
They're
game?
more-
You know that PS4 exclusive game? Oh! Kill him! Let's see if basic.
Can we take a moment to remember that Lara has arms of steel, but somehow she's a noodle in this scene?
I know, right? Well, here's the thing.
She can throw herself up a cliff face a good couple of feet, but she can't punch a man.
She did. But at least it's realistic in the sense that that guy could easily overpower such a tiny little woman.
Yeah, but think of how strong she freaking is.
Super huge, we all know.
I know!
Dude. Wow.
This guy just
I'm not gonna
yeets.
say that out loud. And anyway, it was Bush anyway, so.
You can't stop us.
Why would you shoot?
Why wouldn't you shoot? She shoots 2
She only
seconds after
shot
he
as
heard
he was
her
leaving. That's not self-defense.
do?
You'd get screwed over by the government for that one.
I think you could still argue it because he was stealing her stuff. I think you could still argue that.
Depends
Like, I
on what
think
state she's in. If she's in Oregon or Washington, she'd be arrested if it was self-defense or not. You owned a gun. You're under arrest.
Here, have some wheat instead.
Oh, did you know that if somebody's breaking into your house and they injure themselves, they can sue you for hurting themselves in your house? I'm not kidding. Some guy fell through this lady's roof as he was trying to break in, and he sued her for medical expenses.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, you should be dead. You forfeited your right to live as soon as you broke into her house.
Oh, whoa, the heater on me just turned on and it's going up the back of my shirt. And
That's the biggest issue is if you, sorry, I lost my train of thought. If you shoot somebody in your house, you have to shoot to kill nowadays, because if you don't kill somebody after you shoot them, they can sue you. You can be put under arrest for assault, a bunch of stuff. Excessive force, that's a thing in your own home with a person who broke into your home.
Because there are cases where there probably are people who were excessive with defending, and it's like, this isn't defense anymore. You're weird.
No, if you break into someone's house, you forfeit your right to live.
I mean,
you are putting their lives in danger by breaking in. You don't like you can say all you want as a burglar, like, oh no, I only came in to steal. I wasn't gonna shoot you. I have no weapons. I don't believe you. You've just done a dishonest thing to break into my house and try and steal my stuff. How am I supposed to trust you?
You can do this. Move.
I can hear my roommates downstairs watching a YouTube video, and I'm like, oh.
An old camp.
I think it's talking about Wario and Waluigi.
Long man.
Man.
Now, have you not seen that video? It's this Japanese commercial for gather resources to find shelter. Okay. It's this commercial for like a gum in Japanese commercial, and it's shoot, it's called Long Gum or something. But they
I've seen the commercial where the guy gets picked up by a cat and carried everywhere.
What? That's just weird.
That's my word.
They're just weird. These commercials.
Last the night.
People are weird.
Need together more.
I think it was Chinese.
You know what's funny? I was talking to this guy. He's obsessed with anime, and he and I work together at Sonic, and he was like, I'm gonna move to Japan, and I want to marry a Japanese lady, and I'm like, you're not gonna. They hate foreigners there. Like, Japan is the single most xenophobic country.
Back to camp.
Like, you can argue that America hates immigrants or something, but Japan hates, like, their entire culture is based around hating other people, like foreigners. It's
I'm not gonna.
Well, it's just true. It's like, you know, they don't like trade. They see themselves as superior to the rest of the world. It's a lot of stuff. I could link some stuff, but Once again, I don't want to. Playtime 42 minutes. Okay. I'm 6% complete already. What?
I know you think it's fast, but it's actually it's a surprisingly long game. Especially if you take the time to screw around a little.
Oh, just a reminder to everyone watching, I'm playing with Scarlet Wolf. She streams on Twitch.
Hello.
She does a lot of stuff like this. Little Nightmares, Tomb Raider, Fortnite.
I plan on doing Dishonored 2 at some point.
Dishonored 2 is one of the least optimized games in history, so keep that in mind.
Hey,
Second
I can
only
still screw
to
around with it. The quality isn't in the gameplay, it's in how many times I can kill myself in the most ridiculous ways.
Dude, same.
And how big I can get my body piles. I filled a train car one time.
Oh my gosh. Weapon upgrades.
This
Those.
pain wasn't so familiar.
What?
Like looking an old enemy
Oh,
in the eye.
upgrades?
It wants to take me down.
Oh my
It wants me to just lie down and die.
Damn, I have to dip pretty soon though. I do want to
can't.
sleep eventually.
I'm only going to be playing for another half hour.
Must be, or Trinity wouldn't be in
Okay.
this snowy hell.
Let's see.
I just hope that Jonah is okay.
Reinforced limbs? I
That he
guess.
found a way back. I just couldn't risk having him with me.
I just
Not
couldn't
again.
risk having
The
him.
pain of losing him, that would be too much to bear.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
I got
yeah.
outfits.
Don't forget to change your
Oh, I
outfits. You
like
get different perks from them.
Really?
Yeah, if you
Outfit
complete the
bonus
Baba
firing
Yaga,
bonus
quest,
shells
you
won't
get the Baba Yaga outfit, and that's honestly the one I use the whole game.
Where's the Baba Yaga outfit?
You have to complete the Baba Yaga quest first.
Oh, that's gay.
I think I use the one that has a bunch of furs on it because you get extra loot from animals.
Firing arrows sometimes won't reduce the count of available ammo. All damage from predatory animals is decreased. Non-predatory animals scare less easily, making them easier prey. Simpler life. What? Cool. Increased melee damage, manual healing, has a chance to bandage without using any resources. Increased explosive arrow radius. Reimagined Arctic outfit, okay. What does that do? Nothing. Cool. Reduce delay before health begins regenerating when damaged. I actually kind of like that one. Oh, and it's a night outfit. That's dope.
Oh, cool. Yeah, isn't that one of the DLC ones?
Yeah. Probably. I don't actually know.
Yeah,
I ignored what it.
I don't remember which one I used. I had one. It boosted the chance of getting rare loot from common animals. And I was like, dude, I'm all about that.
Oh, this is cool! Enemies
Right? I love
killed
that.
while in stealth will automatically be looted for their resources. That is so helpful. I'm taking that right now.
Yeah, there are times when you stealth kill somebody and you lose the body because it's just of the way the animation goes, and it's
Yeah.
like, wait.
The DLC Blood Ties has been unlocked and will be available from the main menu.
I actually still haven't played that.
Really?
I forgot it was a thing. I should play that at some point. I probably won't stream it, but because I'm busy with Little Nightmares.
What's this? It's a chicken.
I told Rocky to play it because I think he'd get a kick out of Little Nightmares.
It's a unique game.
I like how like straightforward it is in terms of like it's not hard to see where the game is trying to direct you, but it still feels kind of like you're the one directing where you're going, kind of.
Why is it running at me?
Honestly, I got so done with trying to kill animals, I just started hacking at them with my freaking axe. Because you have to make your own ammo, and the resources are so limited in the beginning that it's like, well, how am I supposed to shoot people?
What's this? I wish Prototype 3 came out. Maybe Pariah could be the villain. I will say no more because I don't want to spoil it. That's fair enough. I should actually play that game because I used to watch Pyrocynical way back when, and that
What's
was
Prototype?
Prototype is a game.
Trinity.
Is that the one that can have like smoke powers?
Smoke power?
Or am I thinking of something? I'm probably thinking of something else. It's fine.
I'm not entirely sure about it, but...
Like, eat the light out of neon signs, and there's one where you can have smoke powers or something.
These characters
I don't know.
I honestly only know about it because of these Gamer Cat comics that I find on sometimes.
Gamer comics? Are you a gamer?
What? No. I'm only fake gamer.
It's a girl gamer, everyone. It's a girl gamer.
Watch as I pose sexily with this controller that's not even plugged in.
You seen the I wanna be Tracer. I'm already Tracer. The girl without the controller on. My favorite thing is like when I see videos of, well, not videos, but pictures of girls. They're like just sitting down to play some Xbox, and it's like a PS4 controller, and I'm like, I hope you're being sarcastic.
I think most of them are sarcastic, but I've seen stuff like that where it's like one of those like.
How do I hit it? I want to hit it.
This image gets worse the longer you look at it, kind of things. You just hack at it.
How do I do that?
Shoot. It's either Y or X, I think.
Okay, I'm using mouse and keyboard.
Oh shoot, that's right, dude. I don't know.
What does Y do in your game?
I want to say it's the hacky button, but again, a lot of my stuff is muscle memory. I couldn't tell you what button I'm pressing.
There we go.
That's why I suck at QTEs, because I'm not paying attention to what button I'm pushing. I just know that if I push this thing with my thumb and it goes down, it does this thing.
1 + 1 = 2.
Like a game will be like, use the right trigger for. I'm like, wait, what's the right trigger? Is that the wait?
What?
And then I'm like, how long have I been playing games again?
So you are a gamer girl.
Yeah.
What does this mean? Not sure. Exactly.
Honestly, I feel like the title gamer girl is so weird. Can I just be a gamer?
No.
You've seen her.
What's this?
What's this?
What's this? I got a gear. I don't like this. I heard barking. Oh, it's on your side. Finn.
What?
You have a Borker.
I have a porker? What?
A Borker.
A dog?
No, those are bumpers.
Oh my gosh, I don't know what's going on.
Yes, a dog.
No, there's no... Dude, I'm literally in the second floor of my apartment with no windows nearby. You were not hearing a dog.
I don't believe you.
You want me to quietly boof into the mic?
Boof?
Boof.
Apparently, I can't break down trees.
Oh, just
but I can mine. Mining away. Magnesite?
Oh, diamond sword.
Sword? No. We are not singing Tobuscus.
I only know those songs because of friggin' Rocky.
What's this?
I have learned all I can from the carnage.
That's neat. Can I not? Why can't... Can I light my arrows on fire yet? Okay.
No, that's the thing you have to earn. Trust me, you'll know when you can set crap on fire with napalm.
Trust me, you'll know.
I knew right away. I was setting people on fire left and right because they scream.
I look like I just got out of LARPing. This is terrible.
You're wearing that freaking outfit. Dude, the Baba Yaga outfit is basically a tank top and a skirt while you're covered in, like, bones. And I'm, like, standing here in the Siberian wilderness wearing, like, nothing.
Not even for
I'm like, I should be dead.
This is fine. This is fine. Ignore this. That looks like what you used to be able to shoot with a...
So,
thingy.
press... shoot. I can't direct you to do anything because I don't know how it maps onto a keyboard.
What you need me to do?
I was gonna say, use your Lara's survival sense. It's telling you to climb up that tree, though. That one right there.
I already got it.
But you use Lara's secret survival sense, and it'll tell you, like, where to go and what you can touch and whatnot.
I get you.
Also, Deep Snow is, like, never relevant ever again.
Really?
Yeah, that's her secret Lara sense or whatever.
We lost contact with
Lord of the Rings.
Taking the hobbits to Isengard. Yo.
Oh, see. Just gonna...
I will warn you, there are snow leopards in the future.
Stop it! Stop! Stop it! Stop!
Oh, there you go. That's your way. This is sexual harassment.
Are you sexually harassing me? Are you sexually harassing me?
I will go talk to Ava.
Oh, what was I supposed to press there? It didn't say.
Oh, you're supposed to dodge, don't you? Oh! You sure dodge, but wasn't that C?
Yeah, C.
Oh, combat dodge.
Oh.
Oh, you just... Way to go, man. I'm ready to see her die many, many times.
Wow, thanks. Watch this. Nothing can stop me. Oh. Wow. Okay.
Except that.
Apparently F was not what I was supposed to press.
You're just gonna be bear jerky for the rest of your existence. Is there a bear emote that I can put?
I can barely believe I survived.
It's a miracle, Charlie Brown.
I barely survived.
Ugh.
Things got hairy.
Can I die now?
That was a grisly attack.
Ah!
But it's faster this way, Dad.
I'm sorry.
Bear.
Are you going
That's my pun.
for adventure?
Yes.
There's no bears
Well, I've
in the
decided that I should be your
emotes.
assistant.
Oh, have you?
I'll just post a very hairy hedgehog. There you go.
A very hairy hedgehog, what?
It's business.
Wow.
It's too dangerous.
And it's a bear.
Laura, listen to me.
Let's never be able to see Lara's dad, even though they totally... You can totally tell that they modeled
You're
that.
going to make me so proud.
Wait, what'd they do?
Darling, I need
They totally modeled out the
Oh,
guy, but they're not showing him. They're like, hey, we're gonna sun glare it.
and she's like 12 in that scene, so she would remember her dad's face if you ask me, and I would
Especially if she remembers what he said.
yeah, and I would be well. I guess it's easier to remember what somebody said. I don't know. I'd be hard pressed to believe that there aren't pictures of him around the house.
Right? Especially if he was such a wonderful father.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
another
so
thing about the Baba Yaga quest is it really goes into her in depth, kind of with her trauma around her dad. It's really good. And you're just like trucking along. You just heal yourself.
How do I do it? I had to get all the equipment to do so.
Oh, is it that? Oh, and I would say do the optional tombs when you can. They have a little surprise at the end that usually gives you a perk. Like, one of the perks is like you heal after you hit a certain point of health.
Really?
And it's a lifesaver.
Apparently I couldn't scale that while I was injured.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh shoot. I think your friend just subscribed to my channel. I'm like, I got nothing on there right now. Rocky and I are still working on those videos. I guess at least my Twitch is linked through there.
Uh-oh.
Actually, is it linked? I should double check that.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. love that his profile picture's a little purple fluffy dude.
Why is the hit or miss girl in the tag? False advertin'. I was setting it up so that every time I fired, it would go, I guess you never miss, huh? And it didn't work. I was trying really hard, and I'll update the thumbnail so it's not a false advertisement.
No way, keep it. Let them squirm.
Let them suffer.
Let them wait with like bated breath for the hit or miss.
I'll tell you what. I'll do a hit or miss meme at the end of the stream.
You should just give me a button and I'll spam the button every time you fire your bow. And it'll do the hit or miss thing. Woo!
Animals glow when using survival instinct. Larger animals will.
Oh, he thought that the what's her face was the one streaming.
I thought she was streaming Tomb Raider. I'm so sorry, my friend.
Bro.
You have been horribly
No, what you should do?
Misled.
Just superimpose your head on top of Lara's head in that, and then it'll be clear.
There we go. I'm fighting the hit or miss girl. That's what's happening in that dodge count.
Oh, you know what? I know exactly who you could put the hit or miss face on.
I'm disappointed. I'm so sorry, my friend.
Disappointment fuels us. So.
Let's see. Avid learner, eye for detail, fine challenge, rapid crafting.
And they give so many I think that they overdid it a bit with the ability to like upgrade perks and things and all your weapons and stuff. I think they overdid it. Yeah, because it is pretty pointless, especially since a lot of upgrades like go across weapons.
Yeah.
It's like you don't even really need to pay attention.
I'm gonna take that increased amount of ammo.
Yes, that's a nice one to have. I hope that in Shadow of the Tomb Raider they streamline the weapons and things a bit more, so it's not just like spending 5 years reading everything to make sure you're getting the right perks.
Oh yeah.
Because that took me the most time, and I hated it. Especially since I was streaming it, and I was like sitting here reading everything aloud, trying to be fast.
Can one of you hop on cam and cosplay hit or miss girl, please? Yeah. No, just you wait for it.
No, you cosplay. I'll get the camera ready.
That'll be how I solace this.
I would love if you did that.
I'm gonna buy the entire hit or miss girl outfit just so I can be like, hit or miss. I guess they never miss, huh? Got a boyfriend, I bet he doesn't kiss ya.
And you gotta be like super butch, monotone face, but still doing all the cutesy poses.
I gotta like not shave for a day or 3.
Yeah, like hairy armpits, hairy legs, and make sure you're showing it off.
You get more than 5 viewers if you do. Oh! Maybe a weird demographic. Oh, dude, you have just hurt me in a way no one else can.
No, Briggs, you'd bring in all the ladies and some of the men.
I'm pretty sure my demographic would just be mostly old white men.
Who just want to catfish you.
No, they're just like, hey there, little boy.
Tyler!
I look 14, so it's not
hey! Oh, shoot, it's not there. Anyway, go for it.
I look 14, so, I'd be catfishing them.
All you gotta do is put on a wig and shave.
Piece it together.
Put on a wig? What are you talking
Put
about?
a couple cantaloupes in your shirt, you'll be fine. You just pull a Mulan, it'll be great.
I'm pretty sure I pulled a weird demographic when I called my Fallout thing Vor Never Changes.
I'm still dead that you did that.
Maybe put hentai in the thumbnail to leech off lollies. Confirmed Intimidator Trap. I'm not. I'm actually a girl, I promise.
Totally. As your voice gets deeper and deeper.
I'm a girl, I promise. It's a thing. Smoking never hurt nobody.
You have to do your smoker voice in the deepest tone you got.
I guess they never miss, huh? Got a boyfriend, I bet he doesn't kiss ya.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
I wanted me Tracer. I'm already Tracer. I'm gonna all right, everyone, subscribe to my TikTok.
Okay.
TikTok.
Hey, I gotta go.
Timmy Ducker. Okay. Peace.
See you later.
Oh, that would be horrible. Alright, I'm not gonna stream for much longer. I don't know how do I... Alright, let's see. Map updated. I love how there's just feathers everywhere, but in reality, like, you find like 1 or 2 feathers when you're hiking and it's like, oh, hey, I found that. You use TikTok? No. I'm gonna start though. That's where I'm gonna be famous. YouTube's gonna be my secondary. I'm gonna get TikTok. I'm gonna get TikTok famous. I've wanted to do TikTok just to bully people, but that was ridiculous. All right, I think I'm gonna.
Crown from one of the princes of Kiev. How did it come to be all the way out here?
Shut up, Laura. You don't know what you're talking about. I'll stay and watch in the chat. Okay. Fun talking to yourself. I do that all the time. I want that. I see a rabbit. Never trust a rabbit. Ha! Crying face. You. Oh. I want more feathers. I'm gonna make a headdress. Why not stream on Twitch where people can actually watch you? YouTube gaming is a joke. Yeah, no. See, I like YouTube because it makes it a lot easier for people to discover you, because it'll archive. It'll post your videos straight to YouTube, and then, like, you know, a bunch of people see it on the front page, and if they want to watch you stream, they can watch you stream, or they can just watch your videos. But then Twitch is not too great for that. I probably will start streaming to YouTube, to Twitch as well once I get my my actual stream card, because if I get the Elgato capture card that goes inside my computer, it's not using my CPU, which is not so great. So, using that thing, off boards and blah blah blah, a lot of technical crap, but once I get that, it'll be a lot easier. Anyone here play Borderlands? Oh my gosh, I've been told to play Borderlands so many times. I'm just gonna play it. That's gonna be it. I'm gonna go to... Oh. Alright, I think I'm going to wrap it up for tonight. I enjoy this game a lot so far. It's pretty fun. I get push notifications for Twitch on my phone, not YouTube. Oh, really? Like Twitch would get you at least 20 views instead of 5. That's fair enough. Start on YouTube before starting on Twitch. Get a booster. Oh, that's fair. Alright, well, I'm going to wrap it up for today. Remember to... like, comment, subscribe, tell me how you feel, even if it's incredibly offensive. I do appreciate the community interaction. But yeah, subscribe to Scarlet Wolf TV on Twitch, because she streams a lot more than me, and probably more quality because she streams with other people. But thank you all for joining me tonight, and I will see you probably tomorrow.